Hi, my name is Terry Hutchins, and this is my post-game video recap following Indiana's disappointing 34-31 loss to Virginia Saturday night in Memorial Stadium. IU led 31-23 with 6:34 left and allowed Virginia to march down the field, get the touchdown to get it to within two. Nice two-point conversion pass to the tight end across the middle of the field or in the middle of the end zone to tie it up. And then the disastrous play at the end where on 3rd and 5 at the 23, Wright-Baker gets sacked, but not only sacked, the defensive end from Virginia is able to take the ball away from him, strip it, and the Cavaliers end up with a first down at the Indiana 14, and a few plays later kick the little chip shot field goal to win. It was a crazy game. Indiana was down 23-3, 12:59 to go in the third quarter. Students, the ones that had come back for the start of the second half, started to leave, and it just looked like the kind of game that could turn into what the first Indiana-Virginia game was 2 years ago, when Virginia beat Indiana out there 47-7. But then Indiana played some spirited ball, especially on defense. Lots of big plays. Greg Heben had 2 interceptions, the second of which set up the touchdown from Wright-Baker to Deweese Wilson from 18 yards out that put IU up 31-23 with 6:34 to play. Lawrence Barnett, after Jarrell Drain had got a forced fumble on Perry Jones on a 10-yard loss, Lawrence Barnett had the presence of mind not just to fall on the ball, but to pick it up and run 54 yards for the touchdown, which at that time put Indiana ahead 24-23. Jeff Thomas made some big plays on defense. Chase Hubler had a big pressure on the last Heben interception. And guys were just flying around. And this was completely different than the Indiana defense we saw last week against Ball State in the 27-20 loss, when Indiana got no pressure up front. Winnings, the quarterback, was just able to sit back there and pick apart the defense. That wasn't the case. A little bit in the first half, but certainly not in the second half. Indiana was, like I said, very opportunistic. Offensively, they did enough good things. The running game was a little bit better. Wright-Baker and D'Angelo Roberts each had 48 yards. I thought the workhorse back was Matt Perez, who had 47, and just really, he was driving the pile and had some big sequences, and I think gave a little glimpse as to what Indiana's running backs of the future can be when you have a guy like Perez and D'Angelo Robertson, both to go to. I think Indiana's going to be good in that area for a while to come. Wright-Baker, decent numbers, did more with his feet than he did in the air, but again, when you think of his night, unfortunately, you think of that last play when for whatever reason, he's a left-handed quarterback. It's 3rd and 5. The pressure's coming from the left. So it's not like it was a blindsided hit. He saw it coming. And in that situation, maybe it's just a young, inexperienced quarterback. But, what he needs to do right then is he has to find a way to secure the ball and get down and make sure that you don't compound the fracture by allowing Virginia to get the ball. Unfortunately, it happened for Indiana. Virginia kicks the field goal to get out of here 2-0, and Indiana's 0-2. And, like I said, it's a bottom line business. And the bottom line is that IU is 0-2. They play South Carolina State at Memorial Stadium next Saturday at 3:30. Then they travel to North Texas the following week, and then the Big Ten starts with Penn State here in 3 weeks at Memorial Stadium. That's my post-game video blog for the IU-Virginia game. Please continue to follow my work both in the Indianapolis Star, at indystar.com, and on Twitter at twitter.com IndyStar_Hutch. Thank you.